Hi, I'm Mike Zaida, and today's presentation is on a trip I took to China as the keynote speaker for the Beijing International Film Festival in April of 2023. So I'm going to share my slides so we can see the pictures I placed in them and get moving on the talk. Oh, got to share sound, optimize for video because there are some video slots in here. And we hit play. And away we go. All right. We got the dog cameraman at the hotel. Let's move on. This trip, I go to Beijing. I go to Shenzhen. It's a very short trip. So let's move on. I am on my way to Beijing. And when you get to Beijing, there are these egg people for some reason. I have no idea why. And I got this text before I went to China for this trip. It says, "I know you are famous in China, so please make some time for me." And I don't remember who this is, by the way. But anyway, here I am. I'm in LAX, and this is kind of a funny trip. They bought me a ticket to fly from Los Angeles to Tokyo Haneda Airport, land there at 10 at night, get up at 5 in the morning to go catch a 8 a.m. flight to Beijing. So it looks like we're flying to Japan, and we are. And I have to I have to come through immigration in Japan to go about 100 feet to a door to the hotel. All right. So anyway, here I am flying on ANA, which is a Star Alliance flight. So I get on my frequent flyer miles from this one. And the hotel I stay at overnight is in Haneda Airport, which is the Tokyo Royal Park Hotel. Okay. Enough of that. And then we're going to fly to Beijing. All right. And when you get to Beijing, in the airport, there are these egg creatures, and I took a picture of them. They look absolutely beautiful and no idea what it's about. And I have a driver who picks me up and takes me to the Hotel Cineast Garden Beijing, which is a hotel very close to the film school. And it's got this giant sculpture out front of a dog that stands on its hind legs and carries around a camera and looks very cool. It's just a statue. Very odd. This is my hotel room. It's kind of cool. You know, you're in the room and there is a giant glass wall to see into the bathroom, which is a little weird, but I guess it's okay. And you've got once again, one of these really big plastic head dinosaur cars that children can ride. All right. The next day, actually that same day, I arrive in Beijing, and they take me out to lunch at this soup restaurant, which is really good. We go there, and then we go to, I think, the Beijing Film Academy about 1:30 or 2 o'clock for the start. And there is a lot of press and pictures and video being taken of all the dignitaries, of which I am a keynote speaker, but they're talking to the people they actually recognize. So it's cool. So this is the setup for the Beijing International Film Festival. It's really beautiful stage, gorgeous art. This is pretty amazing for a very short conference. They put me sit next to this woman, Zhang Jiajing, who is the founder of Hong Kong Weihurong International Cultural Development Group. And there's a whole bunch of interesting and distinguished people. I'll try and read you some of their 2-sentence bios as we move along in this talk. And each of them, they're talking about, the future of film and interactive media and, having the audience ask them questions at the end. It's kind of cool. We all go out to lunch. This is my friend, Angie Wu, who has come to watch my talk and join in the event. So all of us who are speakers and invitees to this conference get this blue book, which has a letter inside, which I'll read to you. And It's kind of cool. The person standing to the left of me is Wu Jing, who is an action movie star. And the rest of these people are pretty high up, distinguished folks in the film and government of China. So here I am. Here is again Zhang Jiajing. And this guy, Wang Fu Yichuan, he is currently a member of the 14th National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference and president and chief editor and host of Contemporary Film magazine. Wu Jing is vice chairman of China Film Association and Chinese film and television actor. He is an action star. I have some pictures of movies he has made and gotten everyone excited about. Sun Lijun is vice president of the Beijing Film Academy. He's a second level teacher, chairman of animation, and he is working committee of China Film Association. Jiang Xiaoming is the party committee and director of Center for Science and Technology and Innovation and Development, Chinese Academy of Sciences. That's a pretty interesting spot. Yu Dong is founder and chairman of the Bana Film Group. And again, here's Zhang Jiajing, and I already read you what she is. And this is the letter of appointment. So everyone who's invited speaker, this says the third China Film Capital Development Forum, letter of appointment. Michael Zaida, we respectfully extend an invitation for you to join us as an esteemed expert consultant for the China Film City Academic Think Tank. So that is pretty cool. This and $1.50 get me a cup of coffee here. This is Wu Jing. Some of his films, of course, he's an action star, so he has abs, and these are two of the posters from his films. And here's the big group of people that put together the Beijing International Film Festival. A lot of them are students who are attending the Beijing Film Academy. And here are all the invitees with the distinguished guests as well. I gave a talk to the conference, the entire conference, and then the host who invited me asked me to give a talk to his students as a separate talk. So I then went and gave a talk to his students, and that was fun. They were very engaged, and they sent me some really nice notes. I'll read some of them. My talk was the Metaverse University, which is sort of everyone has been building a games degree program, a game university, and now I think at the time of this talk, people were talking about, should we do something special for the metaverse? And my talk is on that. Here are some of the comments I got from students. I had put my WeChat address up on the last slide of my talk. And I think about all of the 150 students in the room added me while I was standing up and talking. And a couple of them actually sent me notes. This one says, Miao Da Ying, I was honored to hear your lecture yesterday. Thank you very much. This one here on the bottom said, I learned a lot about your lecture yesterday, and I also learned a lot about USC. Thank you for coming all the way to share your knowledge. Benefited me greatly. The next one says, hello, Professor Zaida. I am Candace Wong, the sophomore student during the Q&A section today. I think she asked most of the questions. Your lecture is awesome. I have so much fun. Okay, lectures are fun. Good. This one, BFA Digital Media Art, Shou. Professor Mike, your speech was wonderful and inspired us a lot. Looking forward to your next visit. All right, please invite me again. It was really fun for me as well. And my host is Chan Liu, who is the dean of the Beijing Film Academy. And he goes, thank you, Michael. I believe we can find better opportunities to do metaverse-related projects. Teachers and students like you a lot. And my comment back was, interacting with everyone was great fun. So it was good. And that's pretty much the end of my visit to the Beijing Film Academy. My friend Dean Ma, on the right here, picked me up and said, I've got to show you some really cool places, and I've got a really cool couple of hotels for us. So we went to Horwath Garden, where there is this giant inflatable bunny for some reason. I have no idea. And then as you go in this little tiny coffee shop there, you see this giant head creature on the right, and you've got like a motorcycle chair that you can sit on in the restaurant. And here we are. He's doing a lot of email. The person way in the back has got a service. She's typing up her work. And everyone here, it seems to just be relaxing and making this their second office. In the after what happened is he had to go visit someone, and he took me with him to go visit someone in their home. I've never been in a person's home before in China, so that was great fun. We had lunch there. Then we went to our hotel. So he goes, "I get this great hotel for you. It's Jun Wang Fu Hotel, and it is an old summer house for a princeling that's been renovated and turned into a very tiny hotel with, I think, about 30 hotel rooms." So I'll kind of walk you through it. It's kind of cool. I mean, you're in this hotel, and I think there's like 5 or 6 people who are staying in this hotel this time. So it's kind of like we have our own summer palace, which is kind of cool. You walk down that walkway from the previous picture, and you get to basically the hotel part of this, and it's very cool. And this is the lobby. In the lobby, it's got a rickshaw, and this is kind of cool. And it's got some very classic historic art, but a lot of this is reproduction. So I was told that this entire uh, summer palace had been renovated, and so I don't, it looks like it's all brand new. So it can't be hundreds of years old. It looks so beautiful, but I believe they rebuilt it in the model of the original one because they had some blueprints or something and old illustrations. Oh, I just took this picture. There is a door there that just says devices on it, and it's reflective. And I recorded myself there. And there's beautiful pottery in the hallway of this Summer Palace Hotel. This is my room. You don't get to see too much of it. And again, they've got all of this emergency fire stuff there just in case. And you can see it's emergency is 119 in China. It's not 911. So it's backwards. All right, so we're outside the front of the hotel part, and I'm going to just go around and take a look at this place. So here is the front entrance to my hotel. It's pretty cool. There's the building next door. And this is a very interesting place. I'm taking the easy way back. Why am I taking the easy way back? Let's go back the hard way. You get lost. Right. That's a beautiful garden. Here we are. The palace is huge. I have no idea how to get home sometimes. It's got rock formations. Some of these are pretty cool. I took little video clips. Some more across the water. There's the secret caves. Some more of the palace. This is kind of cool that people are having lunch over here on the left, right on the water. They're koi in the water. This is part of my hotel. Very unusual. Got a little bit of water leak here. Restaurants on the water. Got some bamboos. It's very beautiful. Okay, this woman is feeding the koi, which are the fish here, which is very cool. Okay, let's watch her. I know what she's feeding them. But if you look in the water, you can see the fish roiling at the food she's throwing down. It looks like it's rice. Right. Okay, I see this one here. Oh, she cleans her hands. The fish are still hanging out there. Again, these are koi fish, which I think is the name in Japanese. I'm not quite sure if they're what the Chinese name is. Oh, okay. These are videos of the fish. Watch this. This is cool. They're wondering why we aren't feeding them. Yeah, they are wondering why we're not feeding them. I have nothing to feed them. There's so many of them that they just are totally crowded in. There's more walking around this summer palace. It's huge, and it's all lit up beautifully at night, and it's all very beautiful. My friend Dean Ma picked this hotel out, and it was just like a treat. He always has a treat for me in places that we stay. And there are many different buildings throughout this palace grounds. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous and great shape. And you can somebody's done the sculpture of the fish. And here is a red set of red doors to where? Okay, it goes there to another hall and another hall. And this, I think, is a door to exit to the rest of the world. Then we left this summer palace in Beijing and we took a plane to Shenzhen. And we stayed at the Ritz-Carlton. And it goes, for your safety, we appreciate your cooperation in standing 1 meters apart to maintain social distancing. So this is April 2023. So, COVID is gone. People still have these signs up. And this is my bathroom. I've got a bathtub. I'm looking out over Shenzhen, which is gorgeous. Down below is a swimming pool. This is like a fantastic, absolutely fantastic room. And my my friend uh, Dean Ma said he got a great um, discount because his friend owns this hotel, which is cool. Here's the bed. It's gorgeous. I think king size. I have to tell a story. I had this extension cord with me so I could plug my computers all into one power strip. And I plugged it into the wall and I blew out the power for the entire hotel room. I had to wait about an hour until the service people came and they had to get a ladder and open a compartment above the closet and have somebody climb in to reset the breakers or it's pretty embarrassing. Here's my friend Ma. He's the China suit. And we were walking through Shenzhen, which is all brand new. It really is all brand new. This is the tallest building, I believe, in China. And there's just a lot of cool stuff. You can see on the right is an IMAX place called Sundan Life. Um, there's two buildings that are connected by a cool walkway, and it's the um, Agricultural Bank of China, is what that is. And there's something else on the other side. I love this. I feel good. I took another tall picture of that tallest building in China. It's too stark. I think it's too stark because you can't really, it really does look like computer graphics. It's just been stuck on the corner there. Lots of buildings with lights and big open spaces in the middle. And then we go to this restaurant. It's called the Joyful Restaurant. And we're going to have this great dinner with a friend of Dean Ma's. And this has been a great trip. It's been fun. It's a very short trip because now I'm going to fly back to Peking to Haneda Airport, Haneda to Los Angeles, arrive on the 1st of May, 2023. You can kind of see, I think this is the flight from Peking out. Again, I'm on Ana Airlines. And there's an Air China plane out there, which I thought was cool. And you're in the Beijing airport. And what I did notice is that all of the stores are closed. They really are all locked up. And they're either not open yet or still closed from COVID. And here I am flying to Los Angeles. And this is the one in the left is in Japanese. It says Los Angeles. And of course, the one on the right is in Korean, and I don't read Korean. So anyway, I want to acknowledge the wonderful people who invited me to go on this trip. Uh, Ching Yun Ma, my friend Su Jun, Anji Wu, Wu Jing, and Qing Liu, who invited me as the dean of the Beijing Academy of Film. And they took me to these, I keep getting taken to all these wonderful places in China, and we'll have to wait for the next trip. This is my contact information if you want to send me a note or follow me on YouTube. And anyway, I'll stop sharing the slides and say thank you for your time. And I hope you enjoyed my very quick talk. And we'll see you next time.